Hi guys, hello, how are you today? Welcome back to Solo English TV. Are you okay today? I hope you're having a lovely day today and you're ready to learn a little bit of English with me. Okay, wow. So firstly, what I would like to do is just take this opportunity to thank everybody who has commented, subscribed. Oh, I'm just checking that the sound's okay. That's commented, liked the video, subscribed, all that things, because we have now reached 50 subscribers, which is fantastic. 50 subscribers, actually 52 as we're talking now. So thanks so much to everybody for getting on board, liking the videos, subscribing to the channel, obviously commenting as well. I've had loads of great comments from you guys. So thanks so much for all of your great comments, those kind of things like that, right? Wow, excellent. So let's have a look here quickly. Now, I wasn't actually going to do a live stream tonight until I saw a news article, okay, a news article that was from the Independent, which is a newspaper in England. It's called the Independent, and it had an article which was written a couple of years ago actually, but I've just saw it last week, and the article was 88 very British phrases that will confuse anybody who didn't grow up in the UK. So these are phrases or sayings that we say a lot in British English, okay, in British English. So I thought that I would go through a few of these phrases with you, and see if we can maybe learn a few things together. Maybe there's some that I don't even know on there. So hang on, let me just check the stream is up and going sayings properly. It is indeed. Okay, so that's great. So let's have a look at this article. I will put the article. Where is it? I will put the article on here. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so here we go. 88 very British phrases that will confuse anybody who didn't grow up in the UK. So the UK is the United Kingdom. Okay, the United Kingdom. Now, I can't actually see the comments now because I've just realised my iPad has no battery. So I will just load them up on my phone here and turn the volume down. So let's have a quick look at this one, shall we? Oh, what's going on there? It's going crazy. Okay. Anyway, oh, hello, Lolly. Lolly is here. So hi, Lolly. Hi from France. Wow, excellent. How are you today, Lolly? Are you happy today? Did you have a great day today? I hope so. I had a very busy weekend, so I was not able to upload a video on Friday or Saturday, but I have already made a video which will be out tomorrow. This is about some idioms that you should know, and also I thought I would do a live stream tonight because I found this article. Now, oh, hello Karina M, hello from Germany. Hello Karina, how are you? Alright, so let's look at this article, shall we, together? So the headline or the title of the article is 88 very British phrases that will confuse anybody who didn't grow up in the UK. Now, so there are certain words and phrases in every country that are specific to that country, okay? And Britain or England has a lot of these sayings. Now let's look at the top one here. Let's just highlight it at the top here. Yes, I am happy today. You, says Lolly. Yes, I am very good, thank you. I had a very fun day today. Very fun day. Very good day. So the first one is this phrase: a few sandwiches short of a picnic. A few sandwiches short of a picnic. So firstly, do you know what a picnic is? A picnic. Well, a picnic is when a group of friends or family go to the park or somewhere outside, maybe under a tree in the park, and they take food with them and lay it out on normally on a rug, and then they eat sandwiches, sausage rolls, what else? Scotch eggs, these kind of things, right? Sandwiches, crisps, food that normally we can serve cold, and maybe we have a nice glass of wine or a cup of tea too. This is a picnic. Okay, picnic. So you can see in the photo here that these 4 people are on a picnic. So what does the phrase "a few sandwiches short of a picnic" mean? Actually, this has nothing to do with sandwiches or picnics. Okay, nothing to do with sandwiches or picnics. It means that you are a bit crazy. Okay, you are a bit crazy because if you look at a picnic, okay, picnic has lots of food, but if you take out some of the food, if you take out some sandwiches, the picnic is not complete. So it's like it's a bit of a weird or crazy picnic. Okay, a few sandwiches short of a picnic, that means you've gone for a picnic but somebody has forgotten the sandwiches. They are a bit crazy. So we could tell somebody, actually it's not a good thing to tell somebody they're a few sandwiches short of a picnic, because it's quite a bad thing to say. But we can actually use this same phrase for many different things. Okay, what other example? A few sandwiches short of a picnic. What else could we say? Happy roast chicken. Yes, you can say roast chicken, I guess. Take a bit of roast chicken. Normally chicken legs, you can take a chicken leg that has already been cooked, or a chicken drumstick. We call this one a chicken drumstick. I'm trying to think of another similar phrase. A few, like a few. Let me think. A few. I can't think now. I can't think. There are many things like that anyway. Few sandwiches short of a picnic. A few apples short of an orchard. All right, these kind of things we can say. Very similar. It basically just means that you are crazy, a little bit crazy. Okay, next one. Let's have a look at the next one. Let's use this one here. Let's see if you can see that one. Now, this phrase is bee's knees. Okay, bee's knees. Bee's knees. Wow, what does that mean? Bees? Do bees have knees? Bees don't really have knees, right? I don't think so anyway. Bees have wings and maybe they have legs, but do bees have knees? Well, again, this phrase doesn't mean anything really to do with bees or knees. bee's knees means something is very good. Okay, it means something is very good or it is amazing. Like if you have a new car, okay, if you have a new car, you can show your friends and say, wow, look at my new car. It's the bee's knees. It's the bee's knees. That means it's amazing. It's amazing. The bee's knees. So let's read where this comes from. Let's see here. It says, this phrase became mainstream in the USA in the 1920s. Okay, so that means it became mainstream. It became famous in the USA or in America. Bee's knees referred to small or insignificant details when it was first documented. Since then, the phrase has evolved and refers to something at the height of cool. The height of cool, that means something that is fantastic, something that is really cool, okay, or really amazing, yes. So an example they give here is this one. The Beatles are the bee's knees. Do you know the band, the Beatles? Yeah, you could say the Beatles are the bee's knees. That means the Beatles are amazing. The Beatles are amazing. Beatles? Beatles. Do you know the band, the Beatles? Great band. One of my mum's favourite bands. Okay, now let's look at another one. Okay. This one is very common. And the phrase is, Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle. Okay, so you'd look at that maybe, that phrase, and you'd think, what does that mean? Bob is your uncle? No, he's not. I don't have an uncle, Bob. Well, it doesn't mean that there's a man called Bob who is your uncle. It actually means like, there you go, and Bob's your uncle. So when something is like a surprise or something is finished, like we have these ones here, hey presto, or voila. Voila means, voila is a French term, I think. So this phrase is used to describe a process which seems more difficult than it is. Okay, so that means when you are trying to do something, maybe at first it seems very difficult to do it. Okay, it seems very difficult to do it. But once you have done it, it's easier than it seems. So it's like making a cake seems difficult for some people because they're like, oh wow, I've got these ingredients, sugar, flour, milk, eggs, and I don't know what to do. But if you read the instructions, it says put in the flour, okay, put in the flour, put in the milk, put in the eggs, mix it up, and Bob's your uncle, you've made a cake. Bob's your uncle, you've made a cake. That means all of a sudden, or presto, or voila, something like that, right? Bob's your uncle, you've made a cake. So it describes something. Let's see what example they give here. So this is about driving a car. Driving a car. So we say here, press down the clutch, put it into gear, slowly ease off the clutch again, put your foot on the accelerator, and Bob's your uncle, you're driving. Bob's your uncle, you're driving. Okay. Let's have a look at the comments. What does it say here? It's easy to do. Making a cake is a piece of cake. Yes, that is right. Making a cake is a piece of cake. So that is a great idiom. One of my favorite idioms. A piece of cake. That means something is very, very easy. Okay, something is very, very easy. It's a piece of cake. All right, so let's have a look at another We won't go through all 88, but we'll have a look at some of the other ones. Some phrases. Okay, wow. I think in the future I will do a class on Cockney rhyming slang. Do you know what Cockney rhyming slang is? Wow, this is really it's kind of a funny rhyming language that they use in parts of London. Okay, parts of London. So Cockney, a Cockney is somebody who speaks with a London accent. All right, mate. All right, mate. How you doing? How you doing? Means, hello, my friend. How are you? Right? All right, mate. So friend, we can say mate. All right, mate. How you doing? How you doing? So they don't say how are you? How are you doing? They will say how ya doing? How you doing? How you doing? Sort of almost like one word, right? So this is Cockney rhyming slang, is when they make up new sentences for one word. Now, you might have to bear with me because some of these are quite difficult to understand, but we'll take one, which is this word here. Now, this word here is butchers. Okay, butchers. Now, a butcher's is a shop you go to get meat. Okay, to get meat, to get sausages, steak, chicken, things like that, mince, you can get from a butcher's. Okay, but in Cockney rhyming slang, the word butchers means to look. To look. Okay, so if you see, let's have a think about this. If you see a person in the street, okay, and maybe they are wearing a beautiful shirt, maybe a very bright and beautiful shirt, normally you would say, wow, look at that person, look at his shirt, look at his shirt. But in Cockney rhyming slang, we would say, have a butcher's at his shirt. Have a butcher's at his shirt. Now, why do we use the word butchers? Well, butchers comes from the phrase butcher's hook. Okay, butcher's hook. So when you hang up a piece of meat in a butcher's, maybe you have a big piece of beef or lamb, okay, you can put it on a hook. Okay, a hook is like a metal hook, so you put it on and it sticks on the hook. And butcher's hook, the word hook rhymes with look. A butcher's hook. Have a butcher's. Have a look. Okay, so this is Cockney rhyming slang. Now, it's quite difficult to understand, but we have many. I have a cup of tea. A cup of tea. Now, a cup of tea we call a rosy. A cup of rosy. Okay, why? So that comes from Rosie Lee. Rosie Lee, tea. Cup of tea. Cup of Rosie Lee, tea. Lee, tea. So Cockney rhyming slang, there are many, many different words. For example, another one, if you're on the telephone, we call this the dog and bone. The dog and bone. So you could say, oh, hang on, I'm on the phone. Hang on, I'm on the phone. Or you'd say in Cockney rhyming slang, hang on, I'm on the dog. I'm on the dog. But you're not on the dog, you're on the phone. Hang on, I'm on the dog and bone. I'm on the dog. This is Cockney rhyming slang. Maybe in the future I will do a a whole class or a whole video lesson on Cockney rhyming slang and how funny it is, and some of the weird and wonderful languages or language words that we can use for different words. Okay, it's going to take some questions here. Let's have a look. I have to look at my phone because my iPad has run out of battery. But Lolly says, Cockney is impossible to understand when you're a foreigner. It is very, very difficult. I will give you that one. Helen is back. Hi, Helen. Hi, everyone. Can't watch because I'm on my way home. I'll watch everything on replay. Have a nice live stream. Okay, thank you very much. If you're watching now, thank you. Thank you very much. Hope you have a safe journey home. Be careful and arrive safely. And comment on the replay or say hello on the replay. I'll get back to you. Karina, hi Helen. Have a nice journey. Hi Helen. Haha, Cockney is funny. It is very funny. That's right. Another one. Another Cockney rhyming slang word that we can have is apples and pears. Apples and pears. Now, can you tell me? Let's have a quick game, shall we? Can you tell me what the Cockney rhyming slang apples and pears, what does that mean? What does that mean? Pop your answer down below. I'll give you an example. I am at home and I want to go to the bedroom. So I can say, I'm just going to pop up the apples and pears. I'm just going to pop up the apples and pears. Or if we can shorten it, we can say, I'm just going to pop up the apples. I'm just going to pop up the apples. Okay. I'm going to pop up the apples, or the apples and pears. So what can you think that rhymes with apples and pears? I'll give you a couple of seconds. Karina says, no idea. Okay. Well, any more guesses? Any more guesses? Apple pie? No, nothing to do with apples. So the example would be, I'm going to pop up. That means to go up, pop up or go up. The apples and pears means to go up the stairs. Go upstairs, go upstairs. Upstairs, apples and pears. Okay, I'm going to go up the apples and pears. I'm going to go up the stairs. Okay. Hello. Oh, I'm just going to have to read your name out here. Let's have a look. Gertrudis Ramirez. Gertrudis Ramirez. Hello. Welcome. I hope that you're having a lovely day. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but that's how it looks to me. Gertrudis Ramirez. Hello. Nice to see you here. Okay, so we're going to move on from Cockney rhyming slang and go on to another British English phrase. Now, let's look at this one here. So this word is a chin wag. Okay, a chin wag. Chin wag. Chin wag. So what do you think this could mean? A chin wag. Well, a chin wag means a good chat or talking with your friend. Okay, talking with your friend or chatting with your friend. Sometimes we can call this gossip too. All right, so this is a chin wag, and as you can see in the example, we normally use the phrase a good old chin wag. A good old chin wag. Okay, good old chin wag. So you can see that these two women are having a chat, or they are having a chin wag. Okay, why is it called a chin wag? Because this is your chin. This is your chin, and when you talk a lot, your chin goes up and down. This is a wag. Like that, right? Wag. This is a wag. So your chin wags when you talk a lot. So we can say, I'm having a chin wag. That means I'm having a chat. Okay, I love when you call me Gertie. Gertie, okay, I will call you Gertie from now on. Thanks for coming into the live stream today, Gertie. Nice to see you here. I don't really like gossip, says Lolly. But maybe do you like a good catch up or a good chat with your friends? You can say, I like a good old chin wag. A good old chin wag. Okay, excellent. Let's have a look at the next one. Next one. That's a funny one, that one. Cream cracked. Okay, that's a Cockney rhyming slang, that one. Let's have a look. Yes, let's use this one. So this one here, you can see this phrase. This phrase is full of beans. Full of beans. Full of beans. Now, this does not mean that you have eaten or drunk. You can't really drink beans. But this does not mean that you have eaten a lot of beans and you are, oh, I'm so full. I'm so full of beans. This is a figure of speech that means you have lots of energy. You have lots of energy. That means, oh, wow, I feel so fresh. I feel alive. I feel energetic. I am full of beans. Full of beans. Good, good. I don't know why it says here this phrase could be reference to coffee beans. Okay, coffee beans, because caffeine in coffee gives you or makes you feel like you have more energy. So maybe it could be I'm full of beans means I'm full of coffee beans, which means I have a lot of energy inside me because of the caffeine. So this could be I'm full of beans. All right, full of beans. Are you full of beans today? You could say, goodness, I am full of beans. Full of beans. All right, take a couple more questions, or if you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I am reading the chat at the moment, so if you have any questions or something like that, maybe we'll have a question and answer at the end of today's lesson. Hello, Gertie. Me neither. Okay, all right. I'm all caught up on the comments at the moment. Like I said, if you have any questions at all relating to English or any questions whatsoever, you can let me know and I'll read them out. Let's have a look. Here we go. Now, okay, this word here, right? Some of these are very funny for me. This word is a geezer. A geezer, okay? Lolly says she's always full of beans. Wow, that's great. I am always full of beans after I have had a cup of coffee too. Next word is a geezer. A geezer. Geezer. G-E-E-Z-E-R. Geezer. Now, a geezer is British English slang that means a man who is who looks very suave. Who looks very suave. So maybe he has a nice haircut and he has just had a shave, so his skin looks fresh. He's had a nice haircut. Sometimes he's wearing a nice suit, and he's got a nice tie. Maybe he looks quite respectable. Dapper is another word we can use. Suave, sophisticated, dapper. Often people we describe as a geezer have nice clothes and nice shoes, nice clothes. Maybe they smell great too. These people are geezer. Okay, geezer. So it says here, geezer is thought to stem from the 15th century, which meant well-dressed. Okay, yeah, good. Well-dressed. And the example they give is, it says here, that guy's got such swagger. That guy's got such swagger. Swagger means that they walk with confidence. Like if you see somebody walking along with swagger, it means they are almost walking along like they're sort of dancing. They are very confident. This is swagger. That guy's got such swagger. He's a proper geezer. That means he's a well-dressed man. He is suave. He is dapper. A stylish man. Yes, you can definitely say stylish man. Gertie, yes. Chinwag looks like a metaphor, doesn't it? A chinwag. Metaphor. Yeah, I would kind of say that it is more of a just a. I would say it's a slang term. Normally, chinwag is used as a slang term. Good old chinwag. I would say it's a slang word because actually it's not really a real word. Well, it is, but it's chinwag is two words put together, right? This is a compound word. Chin is a real word. Wag, the chin is your chin here, right? But wag is actually a kind of a slang term for moving up and down. So I would say chinwag is a slang term, yeah. Stylish man, yes. So a geezer would be a stylish man. Very good. Okay. Let's. Here is a. Okay, so I'm going to hide this one. I'm going to hide this rhyming slang again, Cockney rhyming slang. Now, I'm going to hide it from you. Maybe you saw it then, but I'm going to hide it and let you know an example of when we would use this in a conversation. Okay, let you know when would we use this in a conversation. So see if you can work out what the meaning is. Okay, now the phrase is Hank Marvin. Okay, Hank Marvin. Now this is a man's name. Okay, a man's name. Hank Marvin. I think he was a singer or an actor. Let me have a look. Yes, musician. Yes, this is Hank Marvin. So his name has become famous for another reason, and that is to describe how you feel. Now, I'm going to use the sentence here. I feel Hank Marvin. I'm Hank Marvin. I'm absolutely Hank Marvin. I haven't eaten any food today. I'm Hank Marvin. I haven't eaten any food today. I'm Hank Marvin. So, can you think of a word that would rhyme with Hank Marvin? I haven't eaten any food today. I'm Hank Marvin. I'm Hank Marvin. I'll give you a couple of minutes. You're welcome, Lolly. You're welcome. So can you think of a word that would be used in Cockney rhyming slang for this one? I'm Hank Marvin. I'm Hank Marvin. Let me know in the comments if you can think. A poor old Hank Marvin. This is Hank Marvin here. He is a guitar player, but his name now has been used for something else in Cockney rhyming slang. Okay. Starving, says Karina. You are absolutely correct. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Wow. Fantastic. So let's look at this one. Hank Marvin is Cockney rhyming slang for starving. That means I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry. I am starving. So you could say, I'm Hank Marvin. I'm Hank Marvin. It means I'm hungry, or I'm ravenous, which means I'm very, very hungry. Well done. Excellent, Karina. Fantastic. Good work. Good work. Okay. Let's have a look at another one. We'll do a couple more, I think. A couple more today. Okay, we'll look at this one here, which is this one here, because this is quite common as well. This is a really common phrase that we use a lot, especially in the south of England. A lot of my friends would say this. This word is, or this phrase is, leg it. Leg it. Okay, leg it. Unbelievable, says Karina. Well done. Yes, you are correct with that last one. Leg it. Leg it. Okay, leg it. That means to run away very fast. All right, run away very fast or very quickly. Excuse me. Run away very fast or run away very quickly. We could say leg it. Leg it. Okay, so that if normally this is used not in a running race. Okay, not in a running race. Normally this is used if you want to get away from a bad situation. If you want to get away from a bad situation. Instead of saying run away, we'll say leg it. That means let's go, let's run. Right, so they describe it here as to make a run for it, run away, or scarper. Yeah, that's right. So we say leg it. Okay, this one, to run away very quickly. Let's look at another one. Okay, let's have a look at this one here. Now, this one is a little bit more difficult to understand. This is to over egg the pudding. Over egg the pudding. Okay, over egg the pudding. Now, I'm going to read the description at the top here. So over egging the pudding means embellishing or overdoing something to the extent that it's detrimental to the finished product. Wow, that's a bit of a difficult to understand term. Okay, so let's look at an example of over egging the pudding. Okay, so let's say that you are playing football. Okay, you are playing football and somebody kicks you in the leg. Oh, you could say, ow, that hurts so much. But if you let's try and say, if you fall down and you scream, my leg, oh, my leg's gonna fall off, oh my god, I can't believe it, I'm in so much pain. But in reality, you are not hurt. You are over egging the pudding to make the other person get in trouble. Maybe they will get a yellow card or a red card and they have to leave the game, because you are kind of like acting. You are making the situation worse than it really is. But sometimes it can make you look bad because you are trying to get somebody else into trouble. Okay, into trouble. So over egging the pudding, it's when you do something too much that it ruins what you are trying to do because you're doing it too much. It's ruining what you're trying to do. Let's have a look. Yeah, basically it comes from the when you are making a cake. Okay, so we'll go back to cakes. Cake is the same as a pudding, right? If you put too many eggs in the pudding, it will ruin the cake. It will ruin the cake. Okay, so over egging the pudding. Someone is over excited or overdoing it. We can say overdoing it. Yeah, we would get a bad cake, or we could get what does it say here? We get it. You've injured yourself. Yeah. So this is the example that we could use. So if somebody gets tackled in football and they fall on and they're screaming in pain, "Oh, my leg, my leg," we could walk up to them, because we can see maybe they are acting, and we'd say, "We get it. You're injured. Don't over egg the pudding. Like, don't make it seem worse than it really is." Overacting, yes, that's right. Overacting is another word we could use here. Okay, is it a lie? Is it a lie? Are you over egg the pudding is kind of a lie. More embellish, right? This word embellish. Embellishing something is making something seem bigger than it really is. Embellish, to embellish. This word here, embellishing. A good example of embellishing something is if you go fishing. Okay, if you go fishing and you catch a fish, maybe it is small fish, right? Maybe it's just let's say 50 centimeters. Okay, 50 centimeters. All right, long. But you go home and you tell your friends, "Wow, I caught a fish today. It was a meter long. It was massive. Such a big fish." But really, it was a small fish. You are embellishing your story. Okay, embellish your story to make the fish seem bigger than it really was. This is to embellish. You can use it only in a negative way. Over egg the pudding is a negative, yes. Over egg the pudding means you're putting too much into it. But to embellish something is not always negative, because if let's say that you are at work, okay, you are at work and somebody does a good job, right, a good job, and you want to help them, maybe help them to get a promotion, or help them to go, get promoted or go up the ladder in your work, you could tell your boss, okay, tell the owner of the company, you could embellish the story to make what they did seem amazing, even better than it really was. Okay, even better than it really was. So if somebody did a good job at work, you could tell the boss they did an amazing job. You could embellish the story, make the story sound more amazing. This is to embellish something. So embellish is not always a negative. You can embellish a story to make somebody else look better, or make somebody else feel better. You can embellish a story. But over egging the pudding is always a negative. That's correct, because it's making it over egging. Put too many eggs in the pudding will make a bad cake. Okay, all right, we'll do one last one. We'll do one last one. Okay, we'll look at this one. So this is a saying that you may see in England. I don't know what other country does this. Okay, so what is the date today? Today is the 23rd of February. Okay, 23rd of February. Now, on the first day of each month, okay, so the next month will be the 1st of March. Okay, the 1st of March, or the first day of each month, we can use this saying. Okay, so we can punch. That one is a punch, right? To punch somebody. And this one is a pinch. Pinch, pinch. So if you have your 2 fingers, we can pinch, pinch. All right. On the 1st of every month, we do this for good luck. Okay, good luck. We go pinch, punch for the 1st of the month. Okay, so we can do this to our friends. Please don't do this to somebody that you don't know. Don't do it to a stranger, because maybe they'll be like, oh, what are you doing? You pinch me, you punch me. But you can do it to your friends. You can pinch them, if only on the 1st day of the month. You can say, pinch, punch, the 1st of the month. You can say this one. And it's kind of like a good luck, something like that, right? The only day you can do this is on the 1st of the month. And you can also make the sentence longer, which means that they can't do it to you. Okay, they can't do it to you. You can say, pinch, punch, 1st of the month, no returns. No returns means you cannot do it to me. Normally you would see this in a school playground or between very, very good friends, something like this. But more often than not, you will see this in a school playground. A school playground. So we say pinch, punch, 1st of the month, and no returns. It's just a good luck thing. I'm not sure where it first came from. So let's have a look if it tells me here. Oh, so here we go. According to the Metro, which is a newspaper in London, the playground ritual originates from the medieval times. Wow, that's a long time ago, right? Medieval times. That's maybe 400 or 500 years ago, maybe even longer. When a pinch of salt, that means getting a piece of salt with your fingers, was believing to make witches weak, and the punch resembled banishing the witches entirely. Okay, so when there's a lot of things in medieval times that are to do with witches. Okay, witches. So people used to believe in witches. Okay, so a pinch of salt was believed to make witches weak, and the punch resembled getting rid of the witches. So as a result, pinch, punch, 1st of the month was a way of warding off witches and bad luck for the future to the witches, right? Giving witches bad luck. These days, or nowadays, it is mostly a way for kids to pinch and punch their friends without getting in trouble. So we can say this one, pinch, punch, 1st of the month, and no returns. Medieval stories, that's right, yes. Hopefully I will be doing a whole series on myths and legends or medieval stories. I have so far done just one myth and legend. You can have a look in my playlist. I think it's been out for about maybe a week now. The first myth and legend was about a doppelganger. Okay, doppelganger. So you can go and learn one of those English myths and legends if you'd like to read that or listen to that story. Witches were not as bad. That's true. That is true. Witches, in fact, were. I think if anybody was a little bit different in medieval times, right? If anybody was different or had something, they looked funny, or they had they were a bit odd or weird or different, then people probably thought they were a witch. And if you were thought of as being a witch in medieval times, that was not a good thing, because normally you were killed. But there are a lot of stories about witches coming from these kind of medieval times when people couldn't explain things. They used to blame everything on witches. But yes, I shall do some more myth and legends stories. Probably next week. I'll release one next week, maybe one every week. I'm going to look at topics and vocabulary for something a little different to normal English lessons, right? So something like vocabulary around UFOs, ghosts, things like that, right? Myths and legends, maybe dragons, stories, medieval stories, things like that. So stick around to see those on the channel in the future. So that is the last one we're going to do of these. If you would like to read about more, so here's the title of the story, more of these stories, or more of these phrases, sorry. This story is 88 very British phrases that will confuse anybody who didn't grow up in the UK or didn't grow up in the United Kingdom or England, right? I didn't put the link in the description. Maybe I can do that now, so that you can, let's have a look, see if I can do that now. So if you would like to read more of these phrases, there are 88 phrases that you can look at, and I will quickly put that in the description underneath the whatever they call it. So I'll put story, I'll put newspaper, article, link, and I will put the link for the story or for the article in the link below so that you can see it. So that should be up now. If you refresh the page, that link should be there, or if you watch the replay of the video, that link will be there. And if you'd like to learn more about these phrases, there are loads and loads of great English phrases in there. You can learn them in your own time. If you have any questions about how we use them or anything like that, you can put the comments below and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. So I'm going to use this opportunity now just again to thank everybody who has subscribed to Solo English TV. At the moment, I believe we are on around 52 subscribers. So yeah, that's great. I mean, 52 people are interested in what I have to say, or not what I have to say, but learning English with me, which is lovely to see. So I've been getting some great comments on the channel, and I have been getting some really good feedback. I will try to make good videos for all you guys. I'm slowly learning more and more how to edit and how to I'm very new kind of to this kind of YouTube thing, so I'm happy to take my time and to learn, but I will try to put out as many videos as I can, as well as working in my own for my own job. So I do have to be careful that get the balance right between, you know, those kind of things. I still need to work in my day job, so I will try to, as much as I can, to put out about 4 or 5 lessons per week, and also do some live streams like this because I really enjoy the live streams. And hopefully I will improve as the lessons go on and as more people will interact with the channel and get to know me and I'll get to know them, and we should have some good fun here, I think. So thank you so much, everybody. If you do have any questions, now would be the time to ask me anything you'd like to know. Yeah, now would be a great time to, or even if you just want to say hello in the chat, you can say hello. Now would be a great time to ask me any questions you might have, or give me any feedback. What could I do better? What would you like to see in the future on the channel? What could I do better? Do I talk too fast? do I talk too slow? Just let me know some things. I'm always learning, right? So although I am teaching English, at the same time, I am also learning. And that is why I still watch other people's English channel and try to learn from them, because there are some very good teachers out there, some really great teachers. But yes, at the moment I do have a full-time job. That's why I can only really do 4 or 5 videos at the moment a week, and a couple of live streams. You didn't answer my question. Oh, what was your question, Lolly? I didn't see it. Okay, let's have a look. What is your question here? Oh, here we go. I can't say that to you because you are my teacher. Right, what did you say? Is it a lie? You can't say it to me because I am your teacher. What can't you say to me? Do you mean over egging the pudding? I can't say that to you because you are my teacher. Yes, you definitely can. You definitely can. If you think I am talking too much or trying to explain something too much, maybe I am making it more complicated. You can say, teacher, you're over egging the pudding. You're over egging the pudding. Yeah. I think maybe sometimes I do over egg the pudding when I'm trying to explain things. You can say, teacher, you're over egging the pudding. I'm guessing that was your question. Is it a lie? Overacting, use it. I can't say that to you because you are my teacher. Yeah. You can definitely tell me if I am over egging the pudding. I don't mind. I am always trying to learn. So if I am over egging the pudding, maybe I need to slow down or something like that. Oh, pinch. Oh, pinch and punch. You can, if you would like to do it to me, that's fine. I would not suggest doing it to your teacher if you are at school. I would not do it to your teacher. If you are working, I would not do it to your boss. I would do the pinch punch probably to your friends, your very close friends. Yeah, only. I wouldn't do it to your teachers or your boss. But if it's me, if you see me in the street one day and you say, teacher, pinch punch, first of the month and no returns, that is fine. I don't mind. Just don't punch me too hard. I don't want to get a bruise on my skin. But yes, you can do it to me. That's fine. I don't mind. All right, guys, that is great. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to hit that like button down below if you can. That would be great. Comment on the replay if you want to watch the replay tomorrow or whenever. That's great. You can comment down there. The link to this article should now be in the video description. And I will see you next time, guys. Thanks so much for watching again. It's been amazing to see you here. And thank you, teacher. I don't say that to my boss. Yeah, don't do that to your boss. You might get in a little bit of trouble. But thank you, especially to Gertie and Lolly and Karina and Helen. Anyone else who dropped by today, great to see you here. And I will see you next time. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.